Secondary jerseys out there today.
I'm flattered, but can't give them out that easy, man. You gotta earn it.
All right, I'll do that.
He said I gotta earn it.
You got less humble real quick, huh? All right, let's do it.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Achua. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Memphis, Jackson out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Desmond Bane. Then it's Edey. And it's Insanity in at the point. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about is the 5-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Outside Achua, pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. From downtown, sinks it from distance.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Here's Insanity. No good with the triple. Anunoby with it. Jackson in his
Come
pocket.
on, defend.
Anunoby passes to Achua. Brunson with it from behind the arc. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Here's Insanity. Coming off 41 points last game out. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Towns finds Bridges. Achua with a screen on Bane. For 3, Bridges. Memphis with a rebound. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
So this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Back to Brunson. From 18 feet away, the rebound by Edey.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Here's Insanity. Off target with the 3.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Well, Doris, since he
Wait,
was traded
Miles
out of
Bridges
Phoenix,
on this
Mikal
team?
Bridges'
No
scoring
way.
numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3 and D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that.
Now here's Anunoby. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Jalen Brunson.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their
Just
offensive
watching.
success. His decisions with the ball
Comment,
are
bro.
what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Here's Insanity. Outside Bane. To the right side. Lets it fly. And again, Memphis no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
They get it back. Achua kicks it out to Anunoby. The 3 is up. The rebound by Edey.
Nice.
Edey's got 4 rebounds now. And he's going for the lob. Oh, it's
Come
stolen by
on, bro.
Towns. And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Insanity. Oh,
What the
stolen by
fuck?
Anunoby.
Come on.
Brunson looks it over. Achua with a Jackson. And here's Anunoby. New York again can't hit. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Bridges, a screen on Brunson. He takes it in.
Yes, sir.
Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Insanity. He's got 5. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Yeah, sometimes you're taught a lesson. They lost the momentum, but once the comeback started, they had no answer.
Bridges outside. To the paint. Here's Towns. It's blocked.
Give me that.
Jackson outside. Here's Insanity. 7 points in the game. Here's Bridges. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Brunson with it. Bridges outside. This one for 3. Insanity pulls it in. Memphis leading. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And that one's good. Brunson.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Morant's checked in. Here's Insanity. Pass to Morant. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute, and it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll, and no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. And the Knicks, another 3.
Boy, the go-to scorer that Karl Anthony Towns is. Yes, he can shoot the 3, folks. You better check him.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Insanity. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Well, Doris, the past few seasons, we've seen some teams go all in on star power with little to show for it in the end.
BA, thank you for making this point, because we have seen teams mortgage their future in order to just put a collection of stars together, and it is so rare that it works out or turns into a championship. To me, it's always about balancing out your roster. Yes, you need stars to win the NBA, but you need the right complementary pieces around those stars to come away with a championship.
For the Knicks, Hart comes in for Towns, and Brunson is subbed in for McBride. He's off on the second. Right side, Anunoby. Doris Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals to get through the season and then have an injury at that point. Heartbreaking for a player. But But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy, one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And the Grizzlies with possession here. It's a three-point game. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
And for New York, they're shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Shoots. And that one's good. Brunson. Brunson's got 5.
Now, the beauty of Jalen Brunson's game is his ability to create for himself. He can find looks.
Here's Insanity. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Here's Brunson outside. Insanity pulls it in. Insanity's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edey. Now Morant on the wing, Bane. Oh, there's the alley. Hammer it home.
And what I like about Bane, he sees the floor well, and he's so unselfish.
Here's Brunson. 43 points last game out.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a
They
third.
didn't even
For the
touch him,
Knicks,
though.
Williams is checked in for Achua. Tyson comes in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for Mikal Bridges. Both teams deciding to change it up. Timeout call, Memphis. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Oh, okay then.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played.
Come on.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Jacks up a 3.
Come on.
Achua with the dunk.
Now, this is who Achua is. Tremendous offensive rebounder.
Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Insanity. Olynyk controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second-chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
New York leading by 8. Here's Brunson. Grizzlies with the rebound. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Pass to Tyson. There's the triple. He drops it from range. Tyson's got his second basket of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Going inside. Here's Insanity. Tipped away. And stolen by Brunson. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New York.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they show on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Left side Hart. Achua with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. For 3, Bridges. Not going to go that time. Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Insanity. He's got 17. Out to the right wing. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Insanity's got 8 here in this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Hart. OG Anunoby comes in for Tyson. And it's McBride in for Jalen Brunson. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Insanity in their last time out against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He ended up with 41 points and was on fire from outside. The D had no answer for him. And for him, it was kind of business as usual. The way he's been playing for the last few games, we'll see if he can do it again. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And the Grizzlies. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back after this.
Your Grizzlies, 58. The Knicks, 63.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within the...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Jackson. Miles Bridges is out there with Edey. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's Insanity in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Bridges outside. Outside Achua. Outside Anunoby. Jackson against Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Insanity. Brunson defending. Here's Insanity. Lays it up and banks it in. Insanity's got 25 points in the game.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Bridges outside. Outside Achua. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Achua's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
I'll tell you, a confident stroke from Precious Achua. He has elevated this aspect of his game.
Pass to Edey. Here's Insanity. Brunson defending. Insanity passes to Bane. Off target from the wing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, most scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Insanity. He's got 25. Pass to Bain. Wing shot on the way. Insanity, no good. Knicks leading by 4. Here's Brunson. Tries yet again. It's deflected.
Oh, how about that rejection from Miles Bridges? Send it back.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Pass to Insanity. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. Insanity's got 28.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
I'm locking you down, son.
Bridges outside. Achua with a screen on Bain. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 5.
Yeah, crafty move by Mikal Bridges off the pick. Just gets into some space and makes the shot.
Here's Insanity. And he banks in the layup. The Knicks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half.
Damn.
Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Really off on his shooting. Just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
Insanity passes to Bain. Pass to Jackson. Over to the left wing. Here's Insanity. No good. That would have tied it.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
New York leading by 3. Knocked away. And stolen by Bain. And he lobs it up. Bridges
Come on,
misses.
Bridge.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Here's Insanity. Brunson defending. Back to Bridges.
Go, Bridge.
And it's
Line.
Bridges with the jam.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For New York, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Hart's checked in for New York. Now here's Brunson. Knicks trail by 6. score for New York here in the fourth. Josh Hart is out there with Williams. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Tyson in at the 3.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Pass to Moran. Outside Olynyk. 5 to shoot. Here's Rupert. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 8. Well, the Knicks shooting just under 40% from the field.
They already got 5. No way.
Brunson passes to Williams. Here's Tyson.
Right, he only got 5.
Williams with the screen.
Oh, nah. I need to
Lets it go
score.
from 11.
He
Rebound
got
by
25.
Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Insanity. Brunson defending. Here's Insanity. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 8. Pass to McBride. Now here's Brunson. Brunson! So confident at the rim.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Here's Insanity. Brunson defending. Insanity gets the bucket. Insanity's got 11 in the second half. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Tyson.
He got 27.
Pass to Brunson. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Here's Morant to the left side wing. Puts up a 3. Insanity gets the bucket.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They trail by 9. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And he dunks it down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And that one drops.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Memphis leading by 9. Here's Insanity. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And stolen by Williams. To the inside. Here's Bridges. And that was good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Insanity. Brunson defending. And he drives in. Here's Insanity. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 9. Bridges down low. Pounded by Morant. Takes the 3. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Harden. Bridges has got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Insanity. Brunson defending. Here's Insanity. And that time also a missed shot. For New York, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. The free ball. Memphis with a rebound. Going all the way to the rack. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Ja Morant picks one up.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
First one falls for him. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Right wing. Here's Insanity. Sinks the tray. Insanity's got 46.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Knicks trail by 10. Bridges, right side. Soft touch off the glass.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Insanity. The Knicks with the rebound. Brunson's got his 4th.
Assistant, Jalen Brunson.
Are you serious?
Versus Achua.
That gives him a double-double in this one.
Achua with room at the rim and doesn't hesitate.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes. Number 0.
Way.
Timeout Knicks.
The athleticism on full display there.
Man, just incredible hang time. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Make some noise for your
He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on this inside. No more of that.
Jalen Brunson. Assist versus Achua.
Boy, as Jalen Brunson come into his own as a scorer, shots just come from
Number 25.
That's 52 points for him, making it all
Too easy right now. Here's Brunson. Strong move.
Jalen Brunson.
You see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson can tell finish.
There's a minute 34 left in the game. Here's Insanity. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Brunson outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Towns for 3.
So I need help.
And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Insanity. Achua defending. Insanity, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Bridges misses. Memphis has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Here's Insanity. Brunson defending. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Insanity. Brunson defending. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges passes to Insanity. And again, Memphis no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 8-point game. Lets the 3 fly. Towns can't get it to go. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Outside Bain. Pass to Insanity. Let's go with a 3. No good there. So Memphis wins it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
Tough game out there, man. You got that dog in you for real.
Thanks, man. I'm going to use this jersey as inspiration to keep grinding. Thank you, man. This means a lot.
Of course, anytime.
Good luck the rest of the season.
You too. Stay healthy.
Way to bring the effort tonight. And Pete got the job done tonight, as usual. season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.
Where's Brown James? He only got 6 minutes? No way.
Get ready to light it up tonight. Look out there, MP.
Starting at point guard, at 6 foot 6 inches, 00, number 00.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. This is the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas and the NBA. All wrapped up, Greg, into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor. to play in those Christmas Day games. And now it's an honor for us as announcers to call them. It's one of the best days on the NBA calendar.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Garland is out there with McCollum, and it's Okoro in at the 3.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Takes a 3, and there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Allen.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Here's Insanity. Here's Edie. Pass to Insanity. And a wide open look for Bain. It's good from long range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Back to Garland. Allen outside. Now here's Mobley. Guarded by Morant. Kicks it out to McCollum. Clock is at 3. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Insanity. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Mobley, a screen on Bain. McCollum, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. Now, he feels like Darius Garland is the key to that offense. Coach said not many people can stay in front of Garland one-on-one. He's so shifty. So the rotations defensively have to be decisive and quick. And at the other end, we want to force him to work defensively. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Your classic combo guard, C.J. McCollum, can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
They set the pick. Morant passes to Insanity. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. That's 7 points for Insanity.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. High arcing shot. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Garland, that's for 2.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Insanity. Goes up to the stripe. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Ripped away. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Insanity, and it's Memphis with another.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
I don't know why I cannot steal.
Here's Garland, and he lays it straight in. Garland's got 5.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Here's Insanity. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Okoro. Now, here's Garland. It's hauled in by Insanity. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Grizzlies. Here's the three. That shot off. The Cavaliers trail by 12. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Bain. McCollum kicks to Okoro. Puts up a three. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Insanity. Here's Heaney. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Mobley wide open. From outside off the mark. Memphis leading by 11. Here's Insanity. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And here's Garland for 3. And it's rebounded by Morant.
He just looks off this quarter. It looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
To the middle. And then Allen slams it in.
Throw it up there and let the throw go get Allen. This man is a hype machine.
And so here's Memphis. 11-point game. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
And it's blocked. Floats it up there for Morant. And stolen by Mobley. McCollum against Bain. McCollum no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here he goes. Stolen by Garland. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Both teams will make substitutions. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for and the Grizzlies leading by 7. So on the floor for Cleveland, Jared Allen is out there with Williams. Then it's Porter. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Kolek in at the 2-guard spot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
Allen, a screen on James. Right side, Porter. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And Insanity gets it to go.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Kolek. 11 points last game. Here's Allen. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Bridges, no one around him, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Insanity.
Nice finish.
And he dunks it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. Porter dishes to Allen. Pass to Kolek. Lobbed up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Watson.
Damn it, I miss.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Insanity in their last outing against the Cavaliers got it done. He tallied 50 points and was reliable as ever from distance. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And so here's Cleveland. They trail by 9 points. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. McCollum's checked in.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Robert Williams. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 6 points a game, just over 2 steals and 6 rebounds. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
His nose for the ball has never been better, Greg, and his transition defense really stands out. If you get careless in the open court, that man will make you pay.
Mobley, he's checked in for Williams. Second chance shot. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Mobley. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Gonna be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Kolek. He's got 8. Allen outside. Pass to McCollum. Mobley, a screen on James. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And stolen by Mobley. And he recovers it. Memphis leading by 9. Insanity, the pass to Morant. Here's Insanity. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Kolek. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Insanity. Pass to Morant. Here's Insanity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
The three from Garland. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Insanity. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 8. G.A., you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Back to Morant. Here's Insanity. 21 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bridges. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Insanity. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
That one goes in. And now just a 4-point Grizzly lead.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
And the shot goes in. That's 23 points for Insanity.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Garland. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Pass to McCollum. And here's Watson. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Insanity. He's guarded by McCollum. Insanity, the pass to Morant. For the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Right side, Garland. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. Williams kicks to Garland. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Garland's got 8 points.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
Here's Insanity. He's got 23. Yep, it counts. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarding close, and Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Here's Insanity. An easy 2 points on the layup. Insanity's got 27.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. The 3 from Garland. It's hauled in by Insanity. Insanity's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production. His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Good on the 3-point shot. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's his second triple of the quarter and 3rd of the game. Keep building.
Okoro's checked in for Peyton Watson. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
1:31 left to play here in the second quarter.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Mobley looking it over. Back to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's Cleveland.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Here's Insanity, covered by Okoro. Insanity can't get it to go. Cleveland's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Right side, Garland. Here's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
32 seconds left now here in the second. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Insanity. Will it go? Garland with the rebound. Cavaliers leading. From the top of the key, he buries it. Garland's got 10 points in the quarter.
Stops, takes it. Garland has that shot ready to go at all times.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
From deep three-point territory, he can't get it to go. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say our halftime show is going just as smoothly. And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys. Especially.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you...
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. Miles Bridges is out there with Morant. Then there's Edey. Then there's Insanity, and it's Bane in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 1-point game. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They host the Clippers after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Good on the second free throw.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. At the top of the key, Bridges. Here's Insanity, covered by Mobley. And Insanity gets it to go.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Cullen passes to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for McCollum. Outside Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. A three from McCollum. It's hauled in by Insanity. Insanity's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the left wing. Shoots from the corner. And he connects with the jumper. Insanity's got 38 points.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. And here's McCollum for 3. Bridges with the board.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Garland dishes to Okoro.
An equally gifted scorer and passer, Garland, unselfishness, it just keeps the defense on its toes.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Bridges outside. He lobs it up, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt, that's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
McCollum outside. Pass to Okoro. Cleveland moving it around. Right side, Garland. And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. The Cavaliers trail by 4. The tray. Garland, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Insanity, the pass to Bain. Here's Insanity, and he has 42. The kick out to Bain. Clock at 4. Here's Edie, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Loads it up there for Morant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 17. McCollum outside. Okoro finds McCollum. The wide open look here for Garland. And the 3 off target. Here's Insanity, guarded by Garland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Rupert's checked in, and it's Mitchell in for Bain. 6 to shoot, and here's McCollum for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. McCollum's got 6.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger
at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing here by 8. And he gets the bucket. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize, but I love his aggressiveness.
For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Pass to Morant. To the inside.
You've got to be on exactly the same page to connect on that long of an alley-oop.
Yeah, and even then, it's a tough play. The Cavaliers trail by 8. McCollum outside. Now, Okoro. McCollum outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And they continue to control the glass.
Inside. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Shoots. They grab their own miss. Here's Rupert. Good on the triple. He's got 7.
Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
Cleveland's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Down low. It's tipped. And they're pushing it up. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
Great instincts from him.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Peyton Watson. Evan Mobley is out there with Rob Williams. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Kolek in at the point. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Mobley. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Finding and taking those opportunities. Mobley does a good job of not passing up that good mid-range shot.
Here's Insanity. Count it. Insanity's got 49 points in the game.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Kolek. Outside Williams. To the paint. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Insanity. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Kolek. It's stolen. There's the drive, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Looking to end the run, and the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from McCollum. Here's Insanity. Pass to Morant. Here's Insanity. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
What the fuck?
Insanity's got 56 points in the game.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing him out there right now.
Ooh, you can break all the ankles you want. You still got to knock down the shot, and he nails it.
Just 5 to shoot. McCollum, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Outside Williams. And it's blocked. Here's Insanity. They set the screen. No good that time. Excellent D there from Williams. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kolek. It's McCollum on the wing. From the low block. The kick out to Mobley. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the left side wing. Here's Edey. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Insanity. Doesn't go for him. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Watson. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Insanity on the wing. Bane. And the 3-ball is good.
Just another day in the office for Mr. Bane.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Cleveland.
Come get it. You got it.
Williams, a screen on Bane. McCollum with the bounce pass. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Mobley. Okoro comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Garland in for McCollum.
Come to me, come to me.
Here's Insanity.
I see him, I see him.
Offensive rebound.
Hey, balance it out.
To the middle. Tries again. And Morant will lay it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
For Cleveland, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Garland left side. Bane with the steal. Down low. It's deflected. Taken away by Williams. Bane with the steal. Inside. Here's Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Kolek. Outside Williams.
Get through there. Box him out.
Screen by Allen. Shot clock at 5. And here's Garland for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bane's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Edey. Shoots.
That's all you.
Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. The 3 from Garland connects from 3-point range. Garland's got 22 points.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Floats it up there for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. The Cavaliers trail by 18. McCollum outside. Okoro kicks to Mobley. Pass to McCollum. Garland left side. No good on the three.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And Insanity gets it to go.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Insanity picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's my 4th foul. One more foul, I'm out.
And here's Garland for 3. And it's rebounded by Morant. Morant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Insanity. Pass to Morant. Here's Insanity. 5 on the clock. Driving inside. Bridges for 3. Here's Insanity. Covered by Okoro. Morant outside. Here's Insanity. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 8th assist here tonight.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And he's able to get it back.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Pass to Insanity. Bain with it from downtown. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Okoro wide open. He fires. No good again that time. Memphis leading by 23. Into the lane. Spins. Morant with a wide open look. No good from outside.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Memphis.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Insanity.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Morant with it. And Insanity gets it to go. 67 points for Insanity. .36 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum. It's rebounded by Memphis. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Floats it up there for Morant. Stolen by Okoro. Outside Garland. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you.
Good job, MP. I see. They don't even know what's coming for them.
Look out there, MP.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already fired up to get this game started. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaFour. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Christie in at the 2 spot. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed, owners have changed, and now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Oh, Kessler with the block. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Wesley. And it's all from three-point range. And here's Memphis. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
Well, it's been impressive, and the question now really is, who is going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. We played just over a minute here in the first. It's Bridges on the wing. Leonard defending. 4-3. Christie with a rebound.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
They're running. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, the Grizzlies head coach and I were able to chat. He feels good about their chances if they can prevent Kawhi Leonard from taking over. We're talking about a first ballot Hall of Famer who can score from all 3 levels and can take your best scorer out of the game. I asked him, so what's the plan? He said, survive.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Get outside. He's open.
Here's Christie. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
Hey, who's watching him?
Leonard against Bridges. Shot by Leonard, no good. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Leonard on the wing, hounded by Morant. Fades away, and there's another one for the Clippers.
You don't try to search out the mid-range jumper in the analytic age, but Kawhi Leonard does, and it works.
To the middle.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. So it's Los Angeles now. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
And guys, we know that you come into every game with a chance of winning, but they were just totally outclassed.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game, and that sticks with you a little bit.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Leonard. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Morant, the pass to Insanity. Good, and the setup by Morant. Insanity's got 6 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Battle. Here's Leonard. Launches a 3. And the Clippers miss again.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Buries it from 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Clippers trail by 6. The steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And there's the lob. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Leonard passes to Christie. Down low. Here's Wagner. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Grizzlies lead by 6. To the inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Insanity. It's rebounded by Wagner. Clippers trail by 4. Leonard, left side. Here's Christie. No points yet. Back to Leonard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Rupert comes in for Bane. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And it's all tied up. Leonard's got 8 points. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
Pass to Wagner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Memphis, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. And it's Morant missing.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Timeout called, Memphis. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Insanity gets the bucket.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Oh my, Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Here's Insanity, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Pass to Jackson. Here's Insanity. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Zubats.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
1:57 left now in the first quarter. stolen by Jackson. And they're running. Here's Insanity. And that one is stuffed right through.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Wagner finds Simmons. And again, it's the Clippers.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
1:24 left in the first quarter. Pass to Edey. Here's Insanity, defended by Wagner. Here's Insanity. Jackson outside. Clock at 6. Here's Insanity. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And the Clippers making a change. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Battle. Brown against Bain. Wagner outside. Five on the clock. Back to Brown. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. From deep, here's Simmons. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Miles Bridges is out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Edey. And it's Insanity in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, that sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
Hauser, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Insanity in their last time out against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He finished with 67 points, and his defensive presence was terrific, picking up a number of blocks and steals. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
He never make it before.
Memphis leading by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Insanity. Morant looking around. Pass to Bridges. Here's Insanity. Kessler, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Leonard comes in for Hauser. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Leonard outside. Outside Simmons. Pass to Wagner. Brown with it. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Insanity. Ooh, solid D from Leonard.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
And here's Brown. Now Leonard, tipped. Here's Morant with the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And that's Morant for you. Not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Man, he's checked in for Brown. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Wagner with a screen. Leonard for three. That miss makes him 3 for 7.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. The 4th spot held by Los Angeles.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
First free throw is good.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 7-point differential. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls.
What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck?
And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Wagner. Six to shoot. Leonard with the ball. Shoots over Bridges. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Insanity passes to Bain.
Hey, come around.
Here's Insanity. Simmons defending. Insanity, no good. Clippers trail by 9. To the paint. Here's Wagner. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Wagner's got 6 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Insanity passes to Bridges. Here's Insanity. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Man with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Yep, that one goes. Now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Well, this is the next step and evolution for Kawhi, showing great signs of improved playmaking.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Graham, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
In transition. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And the basket by Leonard.
Kawhi typically solid from 3. You're not sure you want to leave him open like that.
Grizzlies lead by 5. Pass to Edey. Now here's Morant. On the wing, Bain. Throws it up high. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Now here's Leonard. 11 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Mann. Great D that time from Bain. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Got it.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Clippers trail by 9. Now Leonard, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
For Memphis, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second.
You can't run the alley-oop from much further out than that.
That was absolutely crazy. And here's Leonard. Inside, here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Grizzlies lead by 7. Insanity passes to Morant. On the wing, Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Wagner. From the elbow. Memphis with a rebound.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
To the middle.
Right.
1:14 left in the second. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Clippers trail by 11. Outside man, Wagner, the pass to Leonard. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Insanity. He's got 22. Pass to Morant. Clock at 4. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Leonard with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Here's Kessler. On the wing man.
You got him.
Wagner with a screen on Bain. The drive by Man. Chalk up 2 there. Man's gotten 4 this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Memphis ahead, leading by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, when you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
You know me,
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. They trail by 9. So on the floor for the Clippers, we've got Walker Kessler, and it's Wesley in at the point. Kessler, a screen on Morant. Wesley. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you what, They've been aggressive, and they've been physical.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Get outside. Over.
Out to the wing.
Get the perimeter.
Here's Christie. He's scoreless.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
To the inside. Morant, no good.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
To the paint. And stolen by Bridges. Throws it up high. Ooh, it's stolen away. Ooh, poked away. Down low. Out to Leonard. Pass to Wesley. Shot clock at 6. He tries for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Bain. Bridges with it. To the middle. Here's Insanity. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Clippers trail by 11. Christie passes to Leonard. The rebound by Edey.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Bain's got 11 points.
You gotta D up Bain from the corner, or else he'll bury those shots in bunches.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Leonard on the wing. 11 points in the game. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Pass to Edey. And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Leonard outside. The 15-footer. Again, the miss by Leonard. Memphis leading by 14. Insanity passes to Bridges. And here's Bain. Takes a 3. Christie with a rebound. Christie's got 4 rebounds now. Here he goes.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Memphis. Rupert, he's checked in for Bridges. And Mitchell subbed in for Bain. Both good from the line that time. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Hit me, I'm open.
Here's Insanity. 24 points for him. Misses in close. Here's Wesley. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Kessler. Memphis with a rebound. Inside. Here's Morant. Oh, Morant from close range.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Here's Wesley. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Insanity. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Insanity's gotten 4 this quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Set it up.
Leonard with the ball. He's got 13. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. From deep, Mitchell. Kessler with a rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Battle. 6 points for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And let's have a look at the teams who have collected the most blocks this season. The Grizzlies in 5th.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Leonard passes to Wesley. Here's Battle. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kessler. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Memphis leading by 15. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Insanity. And he makes it on the layup. Insanity's got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Here's Wesley. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Insanity. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Insanity. Give him 30. Lets it go. Comes up empty down low. Clippers trail by 19. Leonard outside. To get back on track. Yes, on the jumper. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Kawhi Leonard will gladly take that look.
Pass to Rupert. Here's Insanity. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Now here's Kessler, guarded closely. The shot by Wesley, no good. Grizzlies lead by 19. Here's Insanity. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Christie's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Battle. Now here's Leonard. Over to the wing. Here's Wesley. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Insanity passes to Jackson. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Olenix checked in for Memphis. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Ivica Zubac.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Wagner finds Brown. Back to Wagner. Here's Wesley. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. On the take. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Insanity. He's got 34. The shot no good. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons.
Stay there, stay there.
Here's Wesley. Checked by Mitchell. Wagner outside. Pass to Simmons. Now Zubac, guarded by Olynyk. And Zubac with the basket on the assist from Simmons.
That's where you got to give Zubac the ball because he's good at capitalizing close to the bucket.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Here's Insanity.
Come to me, come to me.
Left side Mitchell. Pass to Insanity. Launches it. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And here's Simmons. Now here's Wagner. He has 6. Back to Simmons. And here's Brown for 3. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists now in this one. Memphis leading by 14. And there's the drive.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Wesley. And here's Wagner, defended by Jackson. Wagner inside. Jackson on him. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets them.
Well, Memphis shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. And there's the lob. Zubac with the steal. Now Simmons. Left side, Brown. Over Mitchell. And so it's Memphis. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Yo. Can y'all hear me?
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between team.
It's a completely new group for the Clippers.
Come on, Bron James.
Here's Insanity.
Get through, get through. Hey, go get him. Go get him.
Pass to James.
Hey, yo, right here.
To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Edey out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's James, and it's Insanity in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And he's going for the lob. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Desmond Bane comes in for James. Here's Wesley. Deflected.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Bridges passes to Morant. Here's Insanity. Fader on the way. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
To the left wing. Unloads. Leonard can't get it to go. Memphis leading by 10. Here's Insanity. The fader. And it's Battle with a rebound. To the inside. Here's Kessler. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. That free throw good from Kessler. The Grizzlies have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Inside. Here's Insanity. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Christie's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Wesley. The shot's good. And now just a 5-point Memphis lead.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Memphis has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pass to Morant. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Bridges with it. 6 to shoot for 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Leonard, double team. Pass to Wesley. Drives to the hoop. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
And here's Morant to the paint. Insanity, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
To the wing, right side. Here's Christie. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Bridges with room to shoot. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Bridges has got 7 now in this quarter. And timeout called by Ty Lue. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He encouraged his guys to not hold back, saying, "We can do this, but it's on us. We've got to go out there and be aggressive." So that's the plan coming out of the huddle. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Morant, the pass to Insanity. Offline with a 3.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Leonard on the wing. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Goes up from the top of the key. Count it! And now they trail by just 4. And they go to the intentional foul. This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
Hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
Pass to Wesley, back to Leonard. The floater, and it's Bain with the rebound, and now they decide to foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And such a unique player. Bain is a powerful guard with an incredibly soft touch.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. Pass to Christie. Leonard against Moran. Here's Battle. Oh, the trifecta!
Well, Leonard usually has humble assist numbers, but that doesn't mean he's not going to keep his eyes open.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Battle. Off target from downtown. Here's Christie. He's off from 3. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game.
Right, MP. They can't stop you. Way to bring home that W. Win this game so we can go hit the buffet for some chicken wings. He's about to tear it up.
What's going on, fellas?
MP. Hey, great job with your first half goals. You really have our team headed in the right direction, especially after helping take down some tough competition.
Your mental fortitude has been particularly impressive. I appreciate that, guys. It's not been easy, but nothing worth doing is easy, right? Well, then you understand our work is only just beginning. Time to pick a second half goal. I want to be the MVP. You looking for those bright lights?
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember,
Looking good, my guy. What's up, MP?